Hey, Emily.
There you are.
What do you mean there you are? As if you're surprised. You fucked it all up. I'm not gonna fall for your bullshit. Just explain everything to me, okay? Then I can make a conscious decision whether or not to shoot you in the face with my blood. Oh God, I'm baby! Why am I baby?
You wanna go home? Let's go home. It's okay.
I'm so confused.
I know the way.
Is she gonna dunk me in the water? Am I being drowned as a baby now? Is that what we're doing? Okay. I know they say babies can hold their breath underwater, but I still don't appreciate this. Am I gonna end up back in the womb or some shit? Sam Strand. This is about me? Oh boy. Okay, now I'm no longer baby. The fuck is happening? And why is the water red? Like glowing energy red? Maybe it's just all the blood. Wait, is that Earth? Emily, did you have to kill all of these poor whales and dolphins to get what you wanted? Stop the extinction. Well, I don't have a scanner, so I guess I'm just gonna walk into the bloody water, because that's like my first instinct here. Go towards the Earth. Wade your way through the dark waters and all the tentacles pulsating. Okay. Never mind, I guess. Huh. Alright, I guess I'll look around the beach a little bit. Emily! Got cut off. Ugh, a little tired. Gotta lay down a little bit. The fuck is happening? the game forced me to sit down, by the way, so that's why I'm like, what's happening?
Falling down. Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
Hey, Emily. Hey, you're in a different dress again.
The last stranding has already begun.
Hey, that's Bridget's voice.
Emily?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Well, I was given a lack of information.
Voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Bridget was Emily the entire time. She just projected herself in two different forms.
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
She was separated from her soul or some shit, and her body continued to decay while her soul was totally fine.
Sam.
Ah! Maybe she was gonna try and tell us when she was dying.
I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you. Right here, ever since.
Emily / Bridget, please
You
put
were
down the gun.
supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Samantha America Strand. Or Sam.
Sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
Like
What's this supposed to mean?
two separate beings a part of you?
There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
Okay, well, I'm gonna still chide you a little bit, alright? But I'm listening. Let's see what kind of shit Kojima's just gonna spit up for us here.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget. Those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Wait, isn't there more?
It's getting shot, one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone.
Why? Is this just because you care about me, or is there something else?
The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here.
That's, pretty bad.
In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang.
Oh, once there was an explosion, right?
So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Or kill you and put an end to all of this.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway.
Unless the second choice lets me delay that, right?
Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding.
Cool. That's the option I'm taking.
Mankind will live to die another day.
Unless there's a hidden third option.
It doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish.
Hey, that's what it means to be human, right? Just keep on fighting through.
Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate.
Okay.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
If I get a legit choice, this shit's going instant. I
don't know what to do.
I don't have any hesitation.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
I'm so sorry, Emily. I have to do this. Hello? Seemed to have no effect on Bridget at the bridge, on the beach. What this? How am I supposed to end you then? I can't put the gun down, by the way. What the fuck? Well, this is a little awkward. I kind of don't know what I was supposed to do there. I guess I could unequip this and die. Yikes. Did I kill you? Is that a no? Uh-oh. Okay. Game. Connect again? Yes. Fucking, I guess I'm supposed to shoot something else. I don't know.
I'm ready, Sam Strand.
You clearly weren't!
Choice.
'Cause I made my choice!
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Do I shoot you a Kipu? Is that how this is gonna work? 'Cause shooting in the back didn't do anything. And the world just ending didn't do anything either. Shatter the connection that binds us together. Shatter it! Shatter it! What the hell? Okay. So, we can only select between our gun or unequipping it. Clearly, I'm missing something here. We're gonna run from the giant explosion until the game gives me a hint because, clearly what I'm supposed to do is an unknown quantity. Maybe I could shoot the earth. What? Well, that didn't work. wrong. We'll let it play out, even though it's probably the same thing and it's just gonna keep repeating until we get it. Just keep connecting the world, Sam. I am hoping that the game is like, okay, you tried 3 times, we never actually could have done it.
I'm ready, Sam Strand.
You just had to keep on connecting, and your determination is what does it.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
I don't know, there's nothing, like, I shot your Kipu. I can't, like, point the gun at myself. At all. Hug? Seriously?
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, game!
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember.
I don't remember. I did not.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
So are we combining together or something?
You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me.
But it had meaning to me, I guess.
I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Well, you fucked up by giving me a gun, because I was ready.
Are your dreams?
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam.
Did I save everybody with a hug? Is that how this is working out?
A gun won't help you here,
Fuck you, you. Ugh.
but it still has a role to play.
And what's that?
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach.
I was gonna jokingly say that.
And I must
God
stay
damn it.
here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does.
Why? What made you? Why do you have to carry out an extinction?
Done my job. None of this would have happened. And couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with.
Wait, you started it preemptively?
That's what I did.
And what?
Sounds like hell.
The way she made it sounds like she was the baddie. Like she just was like, eh, fuck it, I'll do the extinction.
And the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity.
Okay, so if you know that, then why are you even telling us to, like, just die rather than fight it out?
You have to pay the price for that. To be the sacrifice. Then so be it.
That sucks for you, but I'm sorry. I don't see the problem with this. I am an extinction entity.
Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected.
The shapeless being that was meant to destroy you and will still go ahead and do so. Okay. I wonder what she means by the gun still has a role to play. Probably something back on Earth. So if she is the beach, was she all of our beaches? What happens now? She was talking about how everything was connecting together and that was causing the event to happen. But now she can delay it tens to hundreds of thousands of years? What's going on here? Who is my baby's mama? Will that matter at all? Get out of here, baby. Got a world to save.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Do I have to guess what to do with the gun? Again? Okay. Well, I can't pull out my gun currently. Norman Reedus. Is this a credit sequence? It's a credit sequence. What the fuck is happening? The gun still has a role to play. Is it to put me out of my misery here? I can't say I feel bad for Emily / Bridget / Amerigo / extinction entity. Because the way she made it sound like she kind of started the extinction event earlier than was meant to happen. But maybe I just got that wrong. Oh, it sent me back to the beach. Okay, so I can't run that way. Then I guess I could go run into the water where we put the baby. Or we could just run along the beach rather than away from the beach. That is an option. More than likely, this is gonna do nothing. Maybe we just have to wait until the credits roll their way through. Go into the water. Follow the baby. Follow the souls of the damned. Get me back in there so I can repatriate, come back to life. Come on. I like how with this time we just sit.
And I'll tell you, there is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Okay. So... Did she not know that she was an extinction entity at first? Did she just bring herself into the world? Was she the other extinction entities? Or are they just a whole bunch of... I just don't know. That's what this is. It's just, we don't know, simulator. The game will just tell us, or it won't, and I'll have to just go, okay, cool, I think. And that'll be that. That's the only option. There's not a lot to, like, pull it together ourselves from just the game itself. Or at least without having, maybe potentially go into the different data, like interviews and documents that we got that I started to avoid because there's a fuck ton of them. And I just expected to get a little bit more information from all of this. I could make my head turn around. Which sounds like a weird thing, but it's just like the way that I start holding L1 and like, yeah. Just gotta wait until I've passed enough time for credits to pass by, so that way we can hear more of the exposition dump. I thought we were gonna get a little bit more agency than this.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this.
So I was right! She just split into two?
Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie.
Is it a...
Is French for soul.
Oh, fuck off. Lie.
A soul that's alive.
Get the fuck out of here.
There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Okay. I guess I'll take a second to walk around and process that. Why'd they try to spin it off as if it didn't matter? I'm like, oh, Emily and Bridget's just a name, and then she goes off and talking about being in the extinction event. That made it seem as if she was always like a sentient extinction event who just bullshitted and lied and was two different things at the same time. But no, she was legit like human. Or at least, she was born as the extinction event in a human body that legit had like a soul and a human body. And then at some point those diverged and became what we thought was where that was gonna go. Which is, you know, Amelie is the soul that doesn't age and Bridget is the body, the original form that did age and then eventually died. And then maybe the uniting of the souls caused, like, the Death Stranding or something. But I guess not because, technically... I mean, Bridget lived beyond the Death Stranding, so what caused the Death Stranding in and of itself? Was it just her experimentations and trying to find out about the beach? I mean, obviously... Higgs, or not Higgs, but Fragile said that she controlled BTs? Someone says she controlled BTs. I actually don't remember who the fuck said that. But, obviously, at some point, she started experimenting because she was also there for Cliff's death and the BB's creation. So she started some experimentations with the beach. Why? Did she know what was going to end up happening, or did that come later on in life? What is going on? Come on, continue to explain. Or are we giving that up? Okay. Well, I was gonna say, I'll keep running?
The beach was connected to the world of the dead.
Uh-huh.
Which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself. Including those of every organism that had ever lived.
Okay.
4.6 billion years of biological history. A history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe.
That would be cool.
The neural network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So, I started researching bridge babies. Children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th.
Uh-huh.
Founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve, like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die.
Okay.
It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from.
But why?
Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Okay. I mean, yeah, sure, extinction's an opportunity, I guess. Obviously, we know in reality that this, you know, Death Stranding and all their shit, like extinction events, completely fucking unrelated causes and things like that. But in the game's case, I don't know, there's a chance there to try and tell a story about what lies beyond the universe. But I guess the universe doesn't like to exist, so it's just been trying to kill itself? How? Why does the so the matter came about in like an accident, and so the antimatter also came about and formed its own kind of rules and way of life to try and cancel out life in and of itself? Why is there an afterlife? Why are there souls? What is an extinction entity? What created the extinction entity? Is it just something that happened? It seems like life just formed on its own randomly. The universe handled itself randomly in terms of the world of matter, but in the world of antimatter, it kind of did the same thing, but still opposed itself, so... okay? Where are we going with this, Kojima? Because you're just saying shit. You gave up on giving us an actual, like, story to play through, and now it's story time for little baby Sam and us. That's what this has turned into. Which, fine, we'll see where this is gonna go. I'm sure it's gonna culminate in something, but damn. I'm just getting flashbacks to Metal Gear Solid 5 giving up on itself at the end because he ran out of budget and time, having to just sit there and listen to tapes.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam.
Wait.
You are.
Is Sam legit BB? This was like the bullshit guess I made earlier! That everyone made earlier! What? Fuck you, game! Oh my god. Sam was Cliff's baby the entire time. So Cliff is our dad. Then what does that make BB-28? Now it's gonna be like, BB-28 is actually our body.
Let's go home.
Or our soul.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death.
And this is what caused the first
I just wanted to save you.
Death Stranding, maybe?
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred.
Uh-huh.
The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
I'll make the choice. I've been ready to do it this entire time. Is that where the gun comes in play? Oh, we're gonna play the music they played in the first trailer. This is how it all connects. We're getting more of a credits. And more copyright hits. Okay. Kojima... It's not clever when you make it up. Okay? Right, like, the whole thing with fiction and, like, plot twists and everything, you know, the whole thing is always bullshit no matter what, but usually you string things along the entire way, leave some things there that make us go, oh, wow, that was a good way to play that out. And some of these are alright, you know, like, oh, Sam was Cliff's kid, or at least that's my assumption the whole time. Like it said, she pulled the trigger twice that day. So I'm assuming that was when she must have taken the gun from John. He couldn't bring himself to kill Cliff, and then so she shot twice, which led to Cliff and ourselves dying, and I still don't know what the fuck BB is. But yeah, it's not clever when you just sit there for like 20 minutes going like, now, here's how we unravel it all. I made it all up. That's all this ends up being, like, I combined for soul with lie because her soul is a lie. Okay? It's like the rest of like it's like the rest of the game when they're go like, oh, Hartman, why is he named Hartman? Because he's got an issue with his heart. Oh, alright. And then he had other people whose names were like Weather, blah blah blah, Lake, blah blah blah, and it's like, oh, they deal with weather, they deal with lakes. This isn't that clever. It's just confusing because the whole point of trying to figure out stories like this is to figure out the mystery behind everything. And, you know, to be fair, like, there's definitely a lot of mystery, but god damn, this has just been such a weird way to handle this, because a lot of this is legitimately interesting. I'm interested in all of this on paper, the Extinction Entity, you know, the Death Stranding, the way all of this is panned out. But they basically stuck the vast majority of, like, the story into these last few hours. And at first it was, like, building up and it was alright, okay, we dealt with Cliff, and then he disappeared, then we learned about, you know, then John left his, like, last message, and I liked the way that kind of panned out. There was a lot of emotion in that whole thing, and a lot of regret that could be felt there. And then the game was like, alright, I think we need a release. I think we need a release. So let's just do this last bit and then have the player run around and do nothing. I can't even run, like, forever. The game just literally respawns me at the default, like, position on the beach. Which sucks. I should be able to do something more than this, than be talked at for 30 plus minutes. Because this would have been much cooler had this been stuff that had, you know, like, gameplay behind it, like us legitimately dealing with, I don't know, BTs more and more, having the story unravel in front of us through, like, flashbacks, like legit flashbacks. And we've had legit flashbacks in this game multiple times, too. They could have done that. Shown us memories directly in there and actually, like, play them out. But Kojima's such a weird guy. And obviously, you know, we're not done yet. There still might be more that, like, ties this up a little bit more neatly, but so far, that doesn't change the fact that this is frustrating. This is frustrating that this is what it's turned into. It's like, there's a lot to this game that I kind of accepted in terms of the way it's structured. The entire game is basically, you know, fetch missions as the entire design, and it's kind of quaint in that, because it gamifies a lot of things that obviously, you know, we have in gaming in general in terms of having to do fetch quests, but it makes it the most of the entire point, which makes it more interesting to try and deliver packages in extreme weather. A lot of it doesn't matter, because then they introduce a bunch of ways to ignore that weather. Or, like, completely shorten it all and not care about it, or to completely skip it. But for all of that just to lead to them dumping all this information at the very end of the game? Meh. Meh. Whatever. Produced and created by Hideo Kojima. Well, hold your horses, Kojima. I know you want to do more. So please, I don't know, make some crazy awesome ending. Or, like, the last 2 hours is everything that I've been wanting for these last, like, couple of hours. I'll fight another whale.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
We didn't even get a choice to just shoot ourselves. Reconnect with the living. You've got it. Oh. That didn't work. We out of ammo here? That's some shit.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Okay. Do you want me to run at the BTs floating over there? Oh, shit. Let's assume we, have to avoid BT still. We have to live and fight on. I'm working on it, guys! Don't worry, I'm gonna connect with the world of the living! Oh, Jesus.
I see him. This way. My gun. He's over there.
My gun! Everyone's bringing me back? Are all of the bodies floating up there them? Yeah. She changed her dress again. You know, for an extinction entity, you like being fancy.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
So are they our friends? Deadman, Die Hardman, Lochna slash Milan Hartman.
Gotcha.
Ah! Did you have to pull me through in such a creepy way? So are we, doing another repatriation here? Oh! Deadman, you're not supposed to be able to connect to beaches. I guess BB let you do that. Alright! Bring us home! I see our body. Is there anything else around here? Not really. Okay, well, I'm just going right back to my body and connecting with it again. Connect with my ha! That's also still never explained. What the hell is up with that? Stopped the last Stranding! Stop Amelie! Oh, I didn't really do much. I just kind of played out the whole thing, but okay. Dead man concerned. Jesus.